Hey everybody, this episode of Miggs Wide Awake introduces you to Ken Lewis, the producer of our album.
Ken's won pretty much every major record award out there.
Click the tab below for a free download of Enemy, one of the songs Ken produced for us.
I'm Don Miggs, lead singer of the band Miggs. All my life, all I ever cared about was making music, until one girl really opened my eyes.
In this episode, we meet legendary producer Ken Lewis. Download your free copy of the Miggs song Enemy at rockridgemusic.com/MiggsDownload.
I've never made a record that I've loved. I've always liked pieces of it, and I want to make a record I love. We just thought it was a time to really bring in somebody who had a vision that could help us find our visions. Ken Lewis is going to produce our new album.
I'm a music producer. Basically, the music producer guides the ship during the record. So, you know, a producer will come into a project and they'll help shape the songs, shape the band, kind of strip away everybody's attitude.
Better be okay with it.
Freaking hysterical, man.
I've known Don for a really long time. We've talked about working together a bunch. There was a time where we were really close and it all fell through and we ended up hating each other for like 2 or 3 years.
And I think, like, man, we put that thing together, it's going to be killer. With Ken Lewis, he has a strong personality. There's pen and paper in there too if you need to just make notes.
Perfect.
We'll start with that.
All right.
Right.
The intro's not this long, but we do it live like this, and so we'll leave it.
Okay.
Because the way I love music, I want to feel like that when I put mine on. I want people to go, holy crap, I get it, you know? So hopefully Ken can bring us there.
I came in here and listened to how everything was sounding, and it was kind of a soup. So I'm pulling everything down and starting completely from scratch, remiking the whole drum kit, and I've got Ryan out there just playing just a steady drum beat, just so that I can hear the instruments coming back at me. You usually have 3 or 4 or 5 guys. That means there's 3 or 4 or 5 opinions being thrown around about what should be done and how it should be done. And not to mention that these guys don't make records for a living every single day.
It's all extremely loud and it's incredibly close.
If they don't let you finish the song before they're giving their opinion, oh, I hear we should do this, this, and this, you're in trouble.
A couple things I want to try other than that change is, can you try straightening out the bass line in the hooks?
Let's start that whole damn thing over again.
Well, let's just get that.
Sucked.
If Ken Lewis comes in and at first I'm scared and it seems like it could be a train wreck, you still see it through.
I don't think every time, but you know, maybe it'll sound.
Because I can hear it, but I don't hear it on the first and third. I hear it on 2 and 4.
Then I'm cool with that. Let's take it from the bridge.
The bridge.
Why didn't they call me in the first place?
I don't know, man.
That's what I don't understand. They know I do this. I mean, this is what I would want. I probably don't want to be too...
Here's right outside of you. Basketball court in there, and it's all... The night before I was supposed to go start doing the record with him, we called up and said we were going to work with somebody else, and he went through the roof. And he called me a lot of really bad names. And I just had to follow my heart, and I wanted to go with this other guy, so we did.
And there was certainly the moments with you that I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Right.
Did this really happen? One day he calls me up and I see his name on caller ID, and it was, man, the instinct to just pick up the phone and go, yeah.
You know, if I didn't send an email a few years back just saying, dude, you know what? My head's out of my ass. I just want to apologize. I said, we wouldn't be here. What's next? What do we...
We need to get your vocals into the mix, and then once we're there, let's run a few songs down before dinner and see what everything is sounding like.
Well, let's get some work done.
Waiting on you. Like, I think some of the songs were going further pop than I think works for what the song is trying to do.
And I don't mind co-writing with these guys, and I don't even mind co-writing with Ken, but I'm a little nervous he's going to come in and decide what we should sound like, and it's not going to be authentic. Do you want me to play it here, or?
No, I don't think we need to.
So should we be writing notes? Yes, probably.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Then it goes in the I'm not your enemy. You know, and it's just like super pop.
Breaks it
just
out.
happened.
Right.
And, like, I don't know if we have to change chords or not.
Yeah, I might have to go to minor.
What about the feel though? We should change it a little bit, right?
Like I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy.
Is he going to try to have us follow his vision, or is he going to take my vision and the band's vision and push it the way that we're hoping? Actually make it more of a going down.
There's just that connection that goes straight down to songwriting that eclipses everything else. It's not what the band sounds like, not what his voice sounds like. It comes down to the songs and the songwriter. That's probably what Don is most proud of, is his songwriting. He's great at it. Can you not do the
Yeah.
Just go straight to the I'm not your enemy, and then go up to that chord up there. You would hope that any producer that takes on a record to produce is passionate about it, and if they're not, then why are you doing it? It's kind of got to retain that dark element that the verses have, and the more you kind of dip off of that note, the more it resolves it instead of kind of leaves it hanging.
I'm not your enemy. You know. I feel like I'm on fire. I'm trapped inside myself.
Really, seriously, that's a song that he chose that we felt the same way about, because if he would have chosen that same tact with, say, Fire,
I'd have been fired.
we would not be, this would not have gone well. I've not written a song where I've been like, that's a great song. And I want to do that. This conversation is never comfortable, but we're going to need the computer back. If I can't contribute in a way that's meaningful, I got to find a way I can, because at some point I have to look my kid in the eye and be able to say, this is what your dad has done. And I don't want to be a celebrity.
Join us next time when we take an inside look at the music business with Miggs. Download your free copy of the Miggs song, Enemy, at rockridgemusic.com/MiggsDownload.